Alright, so hello. Um, I'd like to thank Caillou uh, for for pointing out a lot of things and also for um, putting me in the content in his content because without this at least I got to learn a lot more things and also syempre, it's not every day that somebody you watch and uh, somebody you watch and somebody you learn from takes the time to actually teach and learn um, and also thank you for actually for even taking the time to comment uh, and also to point out the things that I have missed and I have misunderstood. Uh, Actually, I took some notes and took some notes as well and on with regards to learnings and to also answer that last question with regards to bakit sa'yo lang na with regards to the terms. So first, yes, I think the with regards to the chat GPT and the lawyer, it's the term was reliable. Sorry for that. It's about yung pagiging reliable niya. And then and also about actually uh, to advance things with regards to terms. When I was giving the example about the sinungaling, I did not know that it's actually the liar's paradox. I didn't I didn't know the term, and I didn't know that it's called the liar's paradox. In my head, it's just like thinking, oh, bawal mo, it's like telling us a liar to say that I'm two. So yun pala yun, liar's paradox. So that's another thing I learned today. And also, I'd just also like to say that I misunderstood. I totally misunderstood the point that you were doing with the age of sexual consent. I was, uh, it was written in the comments in there that there was a bias. Yes, I would say it's a bias kasi nga 16 yung nakasabi dun sa pagtingin dun sa Republic Act. So I guess I had that bias. But at the same time, I did not know that it was in context of the self-defeating statement. When I watched it again, oo nga, ang di mo naman pinupunto dun yung itong mismo. It's like, ang na pinupunto dun, oh, pag self-defeating nga, but when you're asking the person, oh, edi kung pumunta ka ng Congress, di paano nag-self-defeat nga? Okay, medyo magulo, but nagets ko na, it was not meant to be a point, it was actually meant to prove on the self-defeating statement. Which I think hindi rin yata na naintindihan. Pero ako din naman, hindi ko rin din naman naintindihan. I had to rewatch it again. That's also one of the advantages of being team replay. So I get to stop and understand and though mas mabilis pag sa chat siguro may sumasagot. Also, and also with regards to it being the concrete example, hindi ko naging the hindi ko naging trigger yung concrete example. Actually, it was the age. Yung 16 saka 18. So doon pa lang, uy, ba't pa kailangan, why do you need to have to, why do you have to mention it? But it's there. Why if it has to be mentioned, diba? It was used as an example. I didn't take it as an example. I took it as something that as a point that you're moving and mali mea culpa. And then and also with regards to religion as the rhetorical device. Yung with regards to sorry. Ito yung mahirap pag but again, you were with regards to your point that wherein you're magnifying the absurdity. The point that I did not get, the point that I did not listen when is what is what most of the time when Comics Man said na I'm not interested. No? Kasi, truth is it's either a fact, it's either something that you read or you memorized, di ba? Or can be done by logic. Pero kasi sinagot, hindi ako interesado dun eh. That puts a lot of belief pa tawag doon, belief or things that then lalo magugulo kasi hindi na nga niya na-prove na logic, hindi naman niya nabasa o na-memorize. Ngayon, kung interesado ka pa, that made it actually medyo magulo siya. And then that's when you put in religion to make it it's reductio ad absurdum. Na by putting it mas magiging mas absurd mas absurd yung magiging point, 'di ba? So those are the two things I did not hindi ko siya na-get at that point. The first one with the age of sexual consent, yes, I got triggered by the age, but not naman sa concrete example, pero parang yung edad. Ba't naman bumalik yung edad? Pero yeah, still the same. I got regardless of the trigger, I was triggered. And thank you for pointing that out and pointing for that. And with regards to the religion part, you were putting it as to the absurd. Yes. Kasi you were putting it and also honestly ang naiisip ko doon is that yung when I watched it again, he said, "Oh, I'm not interested with it." Kung paano ka sasagot? Paano ka makikisagot kung hindi ka interesado dun sa point na sinasabi ng tao? Dapat nga alamin mo nga lahat. Diba? Alamin mo siya, either naisip mo na logic, kung hindi naman na logical, or nabasa mo siya, dahil ito nga yung pinaka-book niya, tapos isasagot mo, di ako interesado dyan. Ba't mo pa sinabi yun? Ba't mo pa pinoint out? If you're not interested or hindi ka naman master doon, or at least if you're not even willing to learn or to know about it, diba? I mean, sorry, the biggest example I would say is like Nico David being a political blogger telling people na, saan napunta yung remittances pero hindi mo binasa yung COA report. Hindi ka interesado, sabihin, ba't kailangan doon magbasa ng COA report? Kasama nga yun dun eh. Diba? And siya pa yung galit. Diba? Parang ganun, kailangan doon magbasa ng... So, kung hindi ka interesado, don't talk about it. Diba? Hindi ka pala interesado dun sa sabi mo nun. So, okay, I might be wrong again. Please. Another thing also is with regards to facts. And yes, with regards to being sensitive to the context. Yun ang problema that sometimes it takes a while. Honestly, on my end, it takes a while. I actually need to watch videos again. Stop back again. Initially I was actually pretty annoyed when you were doing that before, and then when you explained it na kasi kailangan natin ibalik yung video mode, to stop, to rewind, is to analyze what it said, and it kind of hit me in the face when you were replying, and I had to stop, analyze, and then play it again. So it's basically that. But also with regards to but I guess my main point here is that thank you for this. Thank you for that. I thought that you were putting points, but actually you were proving something else with regards to the religion and the age of sexual consent. Mali ako doon. And then next is with the highfalutin terms. First is when you said that is to identify to identify the technical term and for you to discover a way to use it and to innovate from it. Okay? And it's to be familiar. Yeah, tama yun. My fault. Because you also mentioned that the people that I was mentioning, even in the comment section when I was saying na, sabihin mo nga sa ibang tao kung ano ibig sabihin ng non sequitur or ano yung ad hominem, ano ibig sabihin nun. That's actually not your market. Tama. And we should adhere to the market. And your market is people trying to learn. And maybe the person I was talking to or people I was referring to didn't learn or didn't care. So, tama kayo doon. And also when you said that it is your class, and basically it is, since I should come to class ready, or at least I should come to class knowing what I need to learn and knowing what I need to understand. And that's it. That is it. Also with regards to um, so I guess I'm not sure if it's going to be called a highfalutin term then. Since my point is that nagbibigay ka ng term which is actually that term pero mahirap siya intindihin. Uh, yeah, if it's going to be lazy, I guess yes, it's lazy. Kasi sana what I would have done is when you said that term, I would either put it in the comment section and said, Kayo, ano ba yung ibig mong sabihin na ganun? I did not. So yeah, that would be lazy on my part. On how that dapat inaalam ko na rin din since I'm listening to your podcast, I'm listening to your videos, I'm listening to what you're teaching. So, yeah, dapat responsibility ko rin to actually learn and to But my point, and then you presented the question ba yun, or challenge wherein how to explain a fallacy without saying the fallacy. Before kasi, and when I was thinking that, I actually felt really stupid because kasi when we part of my job deals with investigation, talking to people nga. And so may nag-argue and also mediation minsan. So may nag-argue, ba't hindi mo to ginawa? Kasi pangit ka biglang gumanon. You were not appealing to the topic, you're already referring to the person. Which is an ad hominem, di ba? Personality. Ang sinabi ko, teka lang, ang pinag-uusapan mo na yung personal na tao, hindi yung topic So, pinahaba ko lang. Though, I used it in a term which is more understandable to a normal people or normal person na mas basic. Pero, kung sana sinabi ko, ad hominem na yan. Di sana tumigil na sila and then pwede ko na explain. Tama ka doon kasi nga is to identify the term so that once you know the term you can innovate it and discover ways to use it. So actually when in that context I should have used the term and then kung di naintindihan I would have explained it and natuto pa yung tao. So yes, pero yun, that's an example Or yung sinasabi nilang, okay, I still have sometimes have difficulty with separating a non sequitur with a red herring. Wherein, di ba, a non sequitur would omit details, or a red herring would totally miss the point or have a different point. So, parang ang pag sa usapan yun, ang mapapahaba. Sabi ko, hindi naman yun ang punto ko Iniiba mo naman yung punto natin iniiba mo naman yung topic So, had I just said, red herring yung ginagawa mo, sabihin ko pa, iniiba mo yung usapan. And pwede pa ma-misunderstand. And yes, it's my, tama yun, the reason why we have those terms, is it highfalutin? I'm not even sure kung tama yung term Or baka naman, I could have just been lazy not to understand the term or even use the term. But with regards to that, I am in your class, which is I am listening to your videos. I should adjust and I should have worked harder to understand what you're saying. If I don't understand it, I should stop, bring it back, listen to again, and at the worst comes to worst, put it in the comments kung di ko naiintindihan. So, yes, that is the first one with regards to your question or challenge. The second is with regards to you, the other question wherein ba't ko nasabing highfalutin yung sayo while I listen to Libayan and Fiscal EJ, which si Fiscal EJ marami din siyang sinasabing mga terms na yun. Well, first off, it's not because it's you. It's because of ikaw yung pinapanood ko at that time. Ikaw yung pinapakinggan ko with regards to na when you were already explaining. So I guess yeah, laziness. I'm sorry. If it's laziness, na kasi kay with regards to how Libayan would explain it, may iksi lang eh. Since ano ba? Hindi, medyo talaga mas yung pag ano niya basic talaga yung ituturo eh. Which sabi naman ni Libayan before is that pag sa'yo, you will learn these fallacies and kaya nasabi ko hindi naman sa ano pino-point out. It just happened that I started doing the video because of the debate, which hindi pala debate, no? Pero kasi doon sa picture ni may ginawa talaga siyang parang picture and I thought it was a debate. So, with regards to that, no, medyo magulo pa rin. I wrote the points down, so, pero I guess I need to learn how to organize the video itself. Pero this is as usual, biglaan. And hindi man bigla. I need to answer because I did learn, especially with regards to being sensitive to the context. Also with regards to facts. The facts did not change. Like the cake, di ba? So kinain ko na eh. Yung nangyari naman na kinain ko, pero pag kinain mo ba? Oh, kinain ko. Asan? Paano mo nalaman? Okay, pero nangyari yun. Depende naman sa konteksto yun. And also with regards to identifying the technical terms. Yes, it's lazy. Okay, I'll just say it, lazy. It's lazy that hindi ko ginugol yun. And but to also maybe defend myself, really, is that I was trying to put it in a context where in a situation where I'm talking to a person who's not listening to you or not watching you. Which is mali because hindi naman yun yung market mo. Okay, so pag kausap ko yung hindi market mo or not here, I should adjust to that, but at the same time, since I'm in your platform or in your space, then dapat I should adjust to you. I should listen and I should understand. And sorry for that. I answered the comment. I was answering some comments there. I hope naintindihan. But that was the point that I was making. Na yung ibang tao di alam. But then it's my fault kasi it's in your platform, it's in your space, and to be in that space, dapat you should be in that headspace as well. I hope naka-answer, but thank you for this, thank you, and that will make me actually listen to. Honestly, it takes me a day or two or more to listen to one of your comments, so medyo delayed ako actually, kasi I need to stop and understand. Okay, that's okay. Minsan doon ko nakita, stop and gets, kaya pala akalang tanga-tanga ng isang to. Kasi pagtingin mo, napaka-absurd. So, it takes a while. But I'm just also posting it to thank you for this. Thank you for taking the time. Yung sinasabi niya sa comments na thank you for giving the time to thank you for na ang patient mo sa Thank you for having that same patience with me. And thank you also for having that same disposition na with regards to, despite my mistakes, you were able to still point those out. And also, di ko alam kung nerd, kasi if I was a nerd, I should have been a lot smarter. I don't know, or maybe a geek. Yes, I also like rock music. But the bands that I like are I tend to go for glam rock a lot. I like Poison. One of my favorite bands, the glam rock here, is Poison, Warrant, and then I also like, with regards to grunge. Actually, I'm not much of a grunge guy. Alice in Chains, medyo grunge, but only select songs with Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam. And then I like Slipknot a lot. I guess I would be an unofficial maggot. I love the strength of the music. And I actually, weirdly enough, I like punk, Rancid, and emo. I like emo a lot. Maybe sad boy vibes, or maybe because in listening to emo, I feel better because somebody's life is worse. But I like emo a lot. I like the Get Up Kids, Thursday, Further Seems Forever. I like these bands. But I also listen to rock music generally. There's some bands I just don't like. Good Charlotte, I never knew why. I never liked that band, but I like listening to rock music as well. But I would also say that aside from that, I'm also a big fan of boy bands. I on the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, not the British ones. I don't find the British ones that maybe take that, pero that's it. Yung mga A1, di ko masyado type. In Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, yun yung mga gusto kong band. Even yung Boys Next Door. And I like boy bands, I like rock music. I also like I also like K-pop. I'm a mid-C and a ones. So guys naman Big Bang Forever yan. But aside from that, I'm also into toy collecting. I collect action figures. I'm also very big into Warhammer lore, Warhammer 40,000 lore. I do have the miniatures and I do play games. I do play the tabletop games in Warhammer. The Warhammer lore is very rich. It's very grim. It's dark, grim dark. It's very bloody, but yung stories niya is very rich and it's very it's in a way it's very negative, but at the same time it's actually very realistic. Na wala talagang depressing minsan ganun yung buhay. But again, Kayu, thank you for this. Thank you for the learnings and um as I watch more of your videos, I'm not sure how much I will be able to comment, but if ever naman, I need to really get back. It's just that the fact that was that listening to guys, pero yun lang, talagang maraming going back to they kept using the word audacity. Even the other people that would like to use the word audacity. Yung parang sabi niya sa'yo, audacity to use chat GPT. Parang ano yung audacious doon? Diba? The fact that, kasi nga, ang chat GPT, mayroon na siyang set law sa loob You just have to put it in and titignan lang nila on that set parang parameters or laws. That actually helps, diba, in explaining things, yung chat GPT. So, hindi ko maintindihan yung sinasabi niya ni comics man na, ano yung audacity mo to do that? Buti nga ginagawa niya is to actually prove your point You already have your point, you're just using chat GPT. Ito mo, it proves a point. Diba? Gusto naman i-disprove ni Fiscal yung point mo with using ChatGPT, nagmukha na naman siyang diba? So, yun lang. I just, also another term that hindi man triggering for me, the audacity. So, paano ini-insulto mo na agad si Kayo na mas lakas ang loob mo magganyan. Pero, sana listen na lang din. And I hope that, pero maganda kasi with those discussions, hopefully, makabukas ka ng isip hopefully may makabukas ka ng isip and they might think, oo nga na dapat pala ganun. Sana kung open yung eyes nila, open yung mind nila. Kasi another thing is, if you're going into this space, ang hirap pala dito. Kala kong bilis lang to make and to make a video. So rin, lakas na with that. But but and then again, thank you again for this. Medyo mamasulat medyo pinensil ko yung notes para but yeah, I learned a lot more again for this one, but I will have to take in more context. I will do have to be more sensitive in context, which means I have to go back to what people are saying. Also with regards to see kung yung sinasabi mo ba is it actually part of an argument or you're arguing it on itself. So that's also some things that I need to. But with regards to the terms, yes, I guess listening to this space should make me understand more that I am in this space. I am already in this part learning. So why am I making myself more lazy, or why am I dumbing myself down into using something which is basic? Then use the term itself. So that's also one thing that I should be doing, especially being in this space. So thank you for contenting me. I know it's better. It gives more views for you, but again, it's still gonna get me smarter. And ang point naman dito is if people are coming into this space to comment and to ano, always have an open mind. You'll never know more than the world around you. So just have to accept it. You have to accept it. Tingnan mo kung gusto kong they're doing it out of the goodness of their out of the goodness na gusto kong matuto or gusto magturo, then take it. Take it. Yun din I guess advice to everybody. Pero yun, yeah, I like rock music too. I like rock music a lot. I'm just not, I just cannot appreciate prog because I do not play an instrument. Hindi ko makita yung technical part. It sounds good, pero when people say na musician, oh, gumaganda, hindi ko talaga naiintindihan. It sounds good, but di ko magets yung pinaka-point nun. Kasi hindi nga ako nag-instrument. But I like rock music. Right now, I'm still for the older ones, but for local bands, I love Typecast. Shackle. I love Shackle a lot. Also, dami talaga. Yung mga NU107 days, LA105 days, yun yung mga na bands, dami nun, Datus Tribe. So, Teeth, diba? So these are bands, din, I like rock music. I like Warhammer 40K, sci-fi, fantasy, action figures. Anime, I've been starting Jujutsu Kaisen, Haikyuu, and Chainsaw Man, yung mga ganun pala. But then, I love movies as well. So, I'm not sure if we have the same interests, but I will have to say I like pineapple in pizza. Sorry. Well, kasi pork and pineapple works. So if you put it on bread, maybe it would work. Diba? Yung aloha, masarap eh. Diba? So, I might get hate from you for that. Pero, I like pizza in general. So, but hindi ko hahanapin. If the pineapple in pizza is there, fine. But if it's a pepperoni, I'd rather get the pepperoni. Pwede naman. Pwede naman. Diba? Hindi man tayo bumibili. So again, thank you to anybody who reads this or watches this, who wants to comment or debunk. Fine, please do. I will comment pag but thank you, and thank you kayo.